What's up, y'all? Daveeezy me back with another video. Yeah, see the thumbnail title. I don't know who Letitia James is, but this came out. Nah, be quiet, please. This came out 2 weeks ago, so I'm kind of late on the news. But y'all know I'm just getting into all this. But it says she asked judge to avoid Trump's 175 million bond. A 175 million bond is insane. I'm just getting to all this. I know I'm late, but let's get right into the video. I ain't wasting no time. Let's go.
12 jurors and 6 alternates are seated for former President Trump's so-called hush money trial. Opening statement set to begin this morning after an appellate judge rejected Trump's latest request to halt the trial. The New York Post is reporting Michael Avenatti, the imprisoned former lawyer of Stormy Daniels, is, quote, happy to testify in Trump's defense. He says he has been in contact with Trump's legal team. Meanwhile, House Democrats have introduced a bill that would strip Secret Service protection from convicted felons sentenced to prison for at least a 1-year term. A bill directed at Donald Trump should he be found guilty. Now they want to remove his Secret Service security. Liz Peek, your reaction?
Look, this is just one more step in their ongoing determination to humiliate and abuse this former president, Maria. I have to say, I just can't get over the lengths to which Democrats are willing to go, to which the White House is willing to go to humiliate Donald Trump, all in the service of making him look weak and battered and unable and unfit to run for president again. This is an entirely political trial, another one on top of the horrible Letitia James trial. She's not letting go of that one. Bragg isn't going to let go of this one. I think most Americans are watching this and they are just horrified by the spectacle of a man who basically served very well as president, now having the entire legal establishment of the federal government arrayed against him and the New York State government. It's pretty appalling.
Well, they want to have that narrative. One candidate is facing 91 indictments. The other candidate is not.
That's right.
That's the point Hillary Clinton made the other day in an interview. So it's working for them.
Yeah. Except that Donald Trump is getting a lot of attention, a lot of airtime. Some Democrats are beginning to push back and say, whoa, maybe he's a little too much in the limelight. But the New York Times this morning ran a big column by Maggie Haberman, no fan of Donald Trump, basically talking about how he looks diminished. He looks like he's no longer in control. That's what this is all about, presenting to the world a beaten and bruised man, as opposed to a strong leader, which, by the way, most voters think he is compared to Joe Biden.
Yeah, for sure. And New York Attorney General Letitia James, as you just mentioned, asking the judge in Trump's civil fraud case to void the $175 million bond payment that he already posted. She claims that she's questioning whether Knight Specialty Insurance Company has the funds to back it up. So, Chris, he puts the bond. First, they tried to get him to put up $475 million in bond. Then a judge cuts it to $175 million. He gets the money. He pays the bond, and now she's trying to get the judge to void it out. I mean, you can't write this.
Like I said, I don't know what the hell going on. I know what she just told me though. What she just told us. Should the bond be voided out? Y'all think? What do y'all think? If he already paid it, then I don't see why you would try to void the bond. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that part. I don't know why would Ms. James try to do that? Y'all let me know down in the comment section. Like I said, it's all new to me, so.
It's unbelievable. This weaponized,
$75 million
charges is just absolutely ridiculous. And the idea, it's really despicable. The concept of taking away Secret Service detail from a past president is just, I think people are seeing this for what it is, which is just kind of weaponizing our criminal justice system. Ultimately, I think it's going to backfire because I do believe ultimately Trump is going to be seen as strong and angry and righteous, which is not a normal position for him to be dealing from. So I think I think this will ultimately benefit him despite the incredible tribulations.
Well, they're making him the victim, Chris.
Absolutely they are.
Yeah, and you know, we also want to hear what the Supreme Court has to say, Liz, because the SCOTUS is going to be set to hear arguments on Trump's presidential immunity case on Thursday to determine whether, in fact, he should be immune from prosecution by Special Counsel Jack Smith's election interference investigation. Trump posted this on Truth Social: "If they take away my presidential immunity, they take away crooked Joe Biden's presidential immunity." How is that going to square, Liz?
Well, I assume that's a veiled threat that if Trump wins in November, guess what? Guess who's next going to be looking at federal charges? Look, I think this is a horrific idea that presidents should be, look, they have to obey the law, but the fact that a successor or a competitor can go after them legally for actions they took while president, imagine what that could open up, Maria. I mean, this may not be a very good rationale or a very good case on which to hang that, but I do think the whole question of presidential immunity is somewhat tricky, and I think Trump's lawyers are going to have a pretty good case to make. I want to say one more thing about Michael Avenatti. If I were the Trump team, I would be very careful about enlisting the help of Michael Avenatti, who lies for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and who cannot be trusted.
It's a great point that you make, Liz. I'm sure they're thinking that way, but you've got to put that out there because it's very weird that he now claims that he's ready to testify in Trump's favor, Chris.
I think that would be the last, perhaps, witness we would ever call, right? Don't worry, Michael Avenatti is going to come from federal prison and save the day. The concept is absurd. I think, again, I think we're right on. Liz is right on saying be very careful for what you hope for there.
Wow, let's read these comments, bro. If this comments load, this woman needs to be disappeared and put in jail. Vote Trump, please freedom. Until 100,000 people gather outside this courthouse, they would not be stopped. Evil and these scumbags will stop at anything or nothing. I don't understand why this is allowed in America. It's just crazy. We're getting real sick of this crap. Sheesh. It's crazy because I'm on the side. Nyla. It's crazy because I'm on the side of. Like my reactions lately has been. Forget Trump. He belongs in jail. And then these comment section they're taking up for Trump because Ms. James trying to avoid the bond. I don't agree with avoiding the bond. You know what I'm saying? If the judge like, yo, I approve of it. He went from 4-something to 175 and he paid it, then he paid it. Unless y'all got different opinions, y'all let me know in the comment section, y'all. I try my best to skim through every single comment in these comment sections, but I'm getting bombarded with these comments. Like, y'all has been going insane in my comment section. I got like 5,000 misread comments. I can't go through all that. I still got a job at the end of the day. But that's not the more of the story. More of the story is, I don't think his bond should be voided. I don't think his security should be taken away from him. I mean, he's guilty. You got to pay his dues. But I wouldn't want his security to be taken away from him. If he already paid the bond, why void it? That is insane. If I'm the judge, I'm not voiding it. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, I'm not voiding his bond because he already paid $175 million, which is an insane amount of money. They could have went to the poor. They could have went. I ain't gonna get into all the money being wasted in this world that could help a lot of people out. We ain't gonna get into all that, man. But if y'all like the video, If you're not yet subscribe to the channel. We're on a mission to 10K. I cannot wait to get there. We're gonna throw a little celebration here. Get a couple wine glasses, you know what I'm saying? Hit that notification bell so you get notified when I upload, y'all. I try to upload almost every single day. Let me know down in the comment section what y'all want me to react to, who y'all want me to react to. You know what I'm saying? I forgot her name. Who we've been reacting to lately. Nyla, get out of here. My cat is so spoiled. We be reacting to Jasmine Crockett, and them videos been going crazy. She's such a well-spoken person. I've been loving it so far, man. Like I said, all my reactions. Look at Nyla. All my reactions has been music, but now I'm reacting to like the court system and stuff. and news and politics and stuff. I don't know how I got into this. I'm young. A lot of young people do not know anything about politics. I wish they would though, because it's important. It is important, man, to figure out what's going on in this world and who to vote for, because voting for people is mandatory. It's not mandatory, but it's necessary. You know what I'm saying? Figuring out who's in Congress, what they stand for. Like, I feel like that's really necessary to know. So, yeah. I love y'all, man. I'm gonna get to the other videos. Peace and love, baby. And we out.